clues to the hacker's identity? We need
A man named Hathaway. He's a convicted hacker serving 15 years.
Part of the excitement of making films for me is that you get to take yourself in a world you're really fascinated with, and you get to explore it with experts in depth, rapidly. I always feel I have to know something about an area before I can figure out who the players are. To me, it'd be a cheat to have a preconceived story and then put it within a milieu instead of authentically being inside the milieu and finding out what kind of people these are, how they think, how they walk, how they talk, how they dress, who are they. That takes me into a series of meetings that I set up with people who are expert in it.
He was very interested in the motivations of a hacker. What drives you to hack? What reward do you get out of it?
There's a truth-telling style we all have, or, you know, as Michael says, whether or not consciously you know it, your subconscious is clued into what's right or wrong or what's truthful. And Michael is, I think, one of the most obsessive directors for truth and precision and having it be exactly the way it is.
Stop.
What?
Hold up.
What?
Stop.
What?
Listen.
I really like the way he works on set. He's high demanding and never give up.
The only guy who goes this way. This way, there's nothing aside.
Michael Mann is a master of creating reality. Us being there on set, I believed it. The fire trucks, the burn victims, the hundreds of medics. He goes just as far as you can go.
He demands a lot, but he's giving twice what anyone else is given, you know. He's literally sprinting across the set and back again, and you know, it's hard to keep up.
Michael will be standing in the middle of the set, and you can see it. You can see in front of his eyes. There are these vast tableaus and the minutest of details. What follows thereafter is this muscular effort, and it is a muscular effort, to recreate that, to impose that on the world around him.
Only after I took the part, then the stories came out, the number of takes, and the beauty of doing all of those takes is you have 10, 15 different choices at the end of the day, that depending on how the movie is cut, and depending on what choice he makes, could fit into the movie in a totally different way than you could possibly have imagined if you just said it the way you felt like it should be said.
Am I being tangible?
After a while, I liked it.
Gary?
I did. It woke me up out of my haze, which is just doing something by rote.
5 men, 2 floors below.
You never know what's gonna happen or how many takes we're gonna do.
Oh, you left the end back over there.
And then you kind of get to a place where you don't know where the scene's going. There's a freedom to it. You just sort of let go because you have to. You exhaust trying to hit a mark because we see you trying to hit a mark then. You just say the words, you know, and it becomes a lot more honest.
If this guy even twitches, you're gonna shoot him.
A Michael Mann set can be tense, and I suspect that that's no accident.
And then when you go over here, it's like feel the vertebrae. Okay?
And it's like this cauldron that he's set a bubbling, and then he's just skimming the top of that atmosphere, like the very essence of it.
Okay, guys, clearing the ramp. Rolling!
And it informs everything that ends up in the shot thereafter.
Action!
And before you know it, it affects you in some way and you start to move differently.
About zeros or ones or code. And what's that tell you?
When you get on set then, it's that extra bit of confidence that I know who this guy is. I'm not trying to fake it. It becomes a part of you or you become a part of it, and it's great.